Nihon 101. Before coming to Japan, 10 things first-time travelers should know. Exchange rates at the bank are $1 to 150 yen, but I saw a machine at the airport that would only exchange at 130 yen. If you arrived without knowing this, you would fall into several more traps like this one. I live in Tokyo, and I will guide you through 10 things that would save you trouble if you knew them before you came. All numbered before you go. First, there are 3 things to do before you get on the airplane. Visit Japan Web for immigration procedures is still optional as of 2026. However, if you register in advance, a single QR code will speed up your entry. Haneda, Narita, and Kansai airports now have joint kiosk that combines customs inspection and immigration screening. JESTA, called Japan's version of ESTE, is scheduled to start in fiscal year 2028, and it is not required now. Visa exemption covers 74 countries and regions, and stays are up to 90 days. Checking your medications is also something to do before departure. Adderall, amphetamine, for ADHD treatment, is completely prohibited from being brought in, even with a prescription. Decongestants like Sudafed that contain pseudoephedrine at high concentrations exceeding 10% require advance permission. Even common over-the-counter medications can only be brought in up to a 2-month supply. Check the Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare website before you depart. For communications, put an eSIM in before departure. At prices in the first half of 2026, it costs $1.15 to $1.70 per gigabyte. With Airalo, 10 gigabytes is $18. Physical SIM cards sold at the airport cost 2,000 to 6,000 yen, which is expensive. If 3 or more people are sharing, a pocket Wi-Fi is 231 to 700 yen per day. But free Wi-Fi is limited to specific spots, and it cuts out while you are walking around town. Getting cash. Next comes how to get cash. Japan is more of a cash country than you might think. Exchanging a large amount of cash in your home country is a loss. Spreads at currency exchange shops are around 4%, and the machines at airports and hotels are even worse. The 130 yen machine I showed you at the beginning is the answer to that. Bring only the minimum amount of cash and withdraw money from ATMs in Japan. That is the right way. Over 40% of payments in Japan still move in cash. The cashless ratio is 58%, a new indicator announced by the Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry in March 2026. But in reverse, the rest is cash. Even in Tokyo, 3 to 4 out of 10 individually owned shops take cash only. Temple admission fees, donations, food stalls, and coin lockers are all premised on cash. Withdraw cash at 7 bank ATMs. There are approximately 28,000 machines nationwide. They operate 24 hours, and they accept overseas cards from Visa, MasterCard, Amex, and JCB. The limit per transaction is 100,000 yen, but in practice, the card company's limit usually takes effect first. You can also use Japan Post Bank ATMs at approximately 20,000 locations, though these have operating hours. No tipping. And your budget. One more thing about money. Japan does not have a tipping culture. Do not leave a tip in Japan. Even if you leave one, it will be treated as something forgotten, and the staff member will come to return it. Service charges are already included in the price, and omotenashi, attentive hospitality, comes for free. Think of your daily budget in 3 tiers. If you are on a tight budget, 10,000 yen. Standard is 15,000 to 25,000 yen. Comfortable is 25,000 to 40,000 yen. Even at the budget line, you can have plenty of fun using konbini and local trains. By the way, the exchange rate as of June 2026 is approximately 160 yen per dollar. Tax-free shopping changes its system starting November 1st, 2026. You pay the full tax-inclusive price at the store, and after confirming with customs at departure, the tax refund is paid back from the tax-free store through a refund system. The condition is that you must depart within 90 days of purchase. Keep your receipts and do not throw them away. Your IC card. Next comes the story of one card that becomes the key to traveling in Japan. Suica and Passmo are transportation system IC cards that you tap at ticket gates. Physical cards resume sales in March 2025. And for travelers, there is the Welcome Suica, which requires no deposit and is valid for 28 days. The charging limit is 20,000 yen. And beyond just trains, it can be used at konbini, vending machines, and coin lockers, making it essentially a payment card. From March 25, 2026, you can also ride on Tokyo Metro and major private rail lines gates using touch payment cards like Visa. JR is not eligible, so it is reassuring to have an IC card as well. There is also a path for smartphone users. For iPhone, the Welcome Suica mobile app. It is valid for 180 days and allows charging from overseas credit cards. However, most overseas Android versions do not support Felica, the payment chip. For Android users, a physical card is the only option. Be careful with the JR Pass, which was once the standard. In October 2023, it increased by approximately 70% in price, reaching about 50,000 yen for 7 days. For a round trip between Tokyo and Kyoto, you will almost certainly not break even. If you are taking long-distance trains 3 times or more, it is worth calculating. Always simulate before you buy. Don't carry your luggage. Here I will dispel one misconception that weighs down your travels. You do not have to carry your own suitcase. With Takubin, a delivery service, you can send your suitcase from hotel to hotel. Get a shipping slip from the front desk or a konbini, and just write your next hotel name and check-in date as the destination. From Tokyo to Kyoto, it costs 1,650 to 2,700 yen, and it arrives the next day. I do not ride the Shinkansen while holding a suitcase either. For day trips, use coin lockers, from 300 yen for small to 800 yen for large, with extra large at 1,000 yen. There is only one trap. Charges are calculated by calendar day. If you put something in at 10 p.m. and take it out at 8 a.m. the next morning, you are charged for 2 days. Where to stay? Next is where to sleep. Since choosing accommodation is something decided at the reservation stage, in other words, before you depart, I will cover it here. Capsule hotels are 3,000 to 5,500 yen. Business hotels are 6,000 to 11,000 yen. Ryokan with 2 meals included are 15,000 to 25,000 yen. The difference in price is not a difference in size. The type of experience you are buying is different. At check-in, you will be asked to show your passport and provide a copy. It is a legal obligation under a law enacted in 2005 that applies to foreign travelers without an address in Japan. You are not being suspected. If you simply hand it over, it takes 10 seconds. More than room rank in choosing accommodation, location is what matters. The criterion is one thing: a 5-minute walk from the station. On sightseeing days, you often walk 20,000 steps, and you walk to and from that station every day, no matter where you go. The difference between a 5-minute walk and a 15-minute walk adds up to 4 times a day. Your first meals, what to eat on the night you arrive. Do not stress about it. Your first meal is fine at a kombini. Onigiri are 150 to 200 yen. The shrimp mayo from 7-Eleven that I buy every week is 182 yen. Boxed meals are 500 to 700 yen, and the quality is genuine, not cheap. At ramen shops and similar places with ticket machines, the whole thing is completed without conversation. Put cash into the machine at the entrance and select with a button. If you are unsure, the top left. That is where the signature menu is placed by standard convention. Once you hand the ticket to the staff member, you just wait. At izakaya, a small dish you did not order comes out first, and the bill includes 300 to 600 yen per person for it. I also thought at first, I did not order this. But this is a toshi, an opening dish that serves as your seat charge. It is not a scam, but a legal business custom, and local customers pay the same amount. You do not need Japanese to order. A menu with pictures, food samples at the storefront, and pointing. That completes it. If you only learn one phrase, kore kudasai, give me this, is enough. Etiquette that matters. Let me talk about etiquette. I will cover train etiquette in full next time. So today I will only cover other situations. Whether to remove your shoes is something you can tell by looking at the step at the entrance. If the floor is 1 level higher, that is the boundary line. You remove your shoes at ryokan, in temple main halls, and at shops with tatami areas. If you are unsure, look at the step. If there is a step, remove them. That is all you need to remember. As you walk around town, you will notice there are almost no trash cans. A major turning point was the 1995 subway sarin gas attack. After that, many trash cans were removed for safety, but the reason the streets are still clean is that everyone takes their garbage home. I walk with a small bag in my pocket. Things you buy at a konbini go in the trash can right there. Everything else goes in the bag until I reach the hotel. Walking while smoking is a violation of local ordinances in many cities. As of January 2025, Osaka City made smoking on all streets in the city banned. With a fine of 1,000 yen, people who smoke should look for designated smoking areas, such as those in front of stations. On escalators, you stand on the left in Tokyo, and on the right in Osaka. Even at my nearest station, everyone silently lines up on the left side every morning. However, recently the official recommendation has been not to walk and to stand on both sides. The order in an onsen is this: remove all your clothes in the changing room, wash your body in the washing area, rinse with a bucket of water, then enter the bath. Do not bring the small towel into the water. As for tattoos, a 2015 survey by the Japan National Tourism Organization found that 56% of facilities rejected them. But since then, coverage seals and private rentals have increased. Even Star Resorts allows entry to large public baths if you hide it with a designated coverage seal, the language barrier. Do English speakers exist here? To the most frequently asked question, I will answer honestly. Japan's English ability ranks 96 out of 123 countries on the EF English Proficiency Index. This is the 2025 ranking. Once you leave tourist hotels and stations, do not expect English conversation. Still, travel is not difficult. Let me show you why. This country has bridged the language barrier with systems, ticket machines, photo menus, food samples, and smartphone camera translation. There are 3.93 million vending machines nationwide, 1 per 23 people, the world's highest density. The city is built so you can get by without talking to people. The Japanese you need to learn is, to put it extremely, one phrase. Sumimasen, used whether you are calling someone, apologizing, or offering a light thank you. It is a versatile word, and with this alone, 70% of your travel will go smoothly. To add the rest, 3 more phrases. Arigatou gozaimasu means thank you. Kore kudasai means give me this. And eigo o hanasemasu ka? Do you speak English if something goes wrong? Finally, what to do if you lose something or get into trouble. Japan is a country where a wallet you drop gets returned to you. The Lost and Found Center in Tokyo receives approximately 9,000 reports per day, and 83% of mobile phones and 68% of wallets with cash are returned to their owners. The place to go is a koban. There is one at approximately 6,000 small police stations throughout the country. Only 3 numbers to remember. Police is 110. Ambulance and fire is 119. And the JNTO tourist hotline 050-3816-2787. This operates 24 hours and can assist you in English, Chinese, and Korean. Let me quickly review today's 10 items in order by chapter. The first 5. 1. Enter with a QR code and check your medications. 2. Get cash from an ATM. 3. No tipping and budget in 3 tiers. 4. Ticket gates take Suica. 5. Luggage goes by Takuban. The second 5. 6. Accommodation within a 5-minute walk from the station. 7. Your first meal at konbini. 8. Etiquette is steps, garbage, and onsen. 9. Your word is sumimasen. 10. When in trouble, go to a koban. Next, if you watch only one video, it should be the transportation edition. I will show you exactly how I ride the train in my daily life. Well then, I will see you in the next video.